How you doing, Brett? Amazing. A. That's good. What have you done since you're amazing? Played some fun game. It's Monday tomorrow. Ain't that insane? Yo, what is this game, man? They ain't fall damage? That's amazing. At least not yet. I beat Face up 2 tier 6. Oh! I haven't even tried him out yet. I mean, this time. I tried him last week. Or the week before that. I can feel JD smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweet amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? I know, but it hasn't quite sunk in yet. She chuckles. I promise you, Sable, you're fine. But I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you start it, and then you act like you've been doing it your whole life. Remember the first time you rode a bike? You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memories in my fingers. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman, and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward, and put those little grasping claws on the handles, and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand. Look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Age reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I thank Jay for encouragement and tell with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are. Let's get you started. You need to talk to Hildy and Driz. Driz should already have made arrangements for your bike, and Hildy will share something. Let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might have suspected what JD's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we see you off. I tell Dilly I'll be back soon. Sable, don't go plan your returns before you even left. Take all the time you need. It's a big decision you're making out there. I tell her that's why I'm so eager to make it, to choose well and quickly so I don't go too far down the wrong path. Wherever you decide, you do so at my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come early, eh? She knows. Now go speak Haldy and I'll be there when I'll speak to his and I'll tell him to arrange your bike with Cecil, but you know how he is. I have something for you. A compass. To help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding. An artifact, you may say. take the device in my palm. It fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. That's nice, Bradley. Good stuff. Got a compass. This guy got a remote, but he got no TV. This is Pro's Hill, given 2 shears wave. I also appreciate his wave and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it with a touch of nerves. Balance. Sable, take this. Hildy hands me a small, round stone. It nestles into my palm. A feel of warmth not borrowed from Hilda's hands, but emanating from within. I've run my thumb over it and find it softly electric, like a static on cloth. I try to sound less confused than I already am, but I ask Hilda what this is. Oh, Sable, you can't live without it. But I've just given you a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilda that I feel fuzziness. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone, it seems quite. Gliding stones are vessels for the spiritual. They suck up its power like little sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I ask how I can do it. Take it to the temple. Ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hilda claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at that time. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hilda stops me. Oh, you haven't got your bike yet, have you? It's a bit off a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. We're meant to get that ready for you, yes? Remember Jay's words now and tell you that I'll go and see Driss. Let's go! Ladder, let's go. No stamina. Though I've told myself not to be too eager, it's all I can do not to race up to it. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful by some custom features. What will its name be? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore, or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. I ask Driss how he is. I'm well. Let it hang there. But I can't do it. Too clean, and the words spill out. Ask Driss if he might, softly. Possible, maybe. Have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells just like it's a idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course. Right, yes, your bike. That is what's meant to, that I have prepared for you, because today is your. Driss nods along. Yes, of course. Right, yes, I do have that. My blood runs cold. Has he forgotten? Which I mean, I arranged it for you in a well. It's a sort of a tutorial for you. Yes, exactly. A learning experience. You see, Sable, before one own their own bike, you must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test. Ride on a different bike. I think about it and find I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest. Instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sandcastle at his side. It's quite old and a little bit shabby. A tester, if ever I've seen one. Really? I mean, yes. Good, be gentle though. This sandcastle is older than JD. You treat her with respect. Now ride that bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you. Don't fall off. You're not riding it? Our bike will place a blue icon on your car. Thank you. And we got a motorbike. Whee! I'll go eat now. Make sure you have fun. Thank you. Have a good one, Brent. Thanks for coming. It isn't the fastest, but it works. It's better than running, I tell you that much. Although it seems like it might break soon. I returned to Driz, who somehow managed to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. That's your first pre-glide ride. Any strange riders unexpected anything? Small fires. What do you mean? Fire. Sure you notice if you're on fire. Even a little bit. Was that a possibility? Well, obviously it did. I think we're fine. Well, is this bike dangerous? Well, it doesn't fit. Have you already been by Haldol? I forgot about Hill. I thank Chris for the reminder, but before at least nudging him a little about the bike, asking if I still be getting one. You're getting the use of this sandcastle, that's something, eh? You buy it to your run on your little errands. My little errands. And Hill is get something to show you too. About you with a more of that mobility. But my confidence in this exactly only lightly tarnished. I thank Chris very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hildal. I don't think I'm that good at saying his name actually. They got some names I'm not used to saying. But I can climb everything, never mind. Oh my god, I'm fast up this ladder. Let's go. Look at those ruins over there. That ring is blue now. There's something up on top of that big. Oh. Load. I tell Jed how strange it is being called Glide instead of Sable or even Clan. Just trying to get used to it. He seems to really like it. I like it too. My little glider. Oh, look at this rope. I got 0 messages on my WhatsApp. Wow. So I gotta go over this place over there on the other side of the mountain. Oh my god. I thought this game was 2D. Definitely isn't 2D. I don't know if there's anything behind these big mountains, power-ups over there. But so far this game isn't the biggest map. It's in the biggest world, but there's stuff to do. Figure out what else we can do. Climbing. Lovely wind over here. Oh, that seems fun. I wonder how we can get up there. Maybe he comes down every now and then. That thing right there looks like something from Star Wars, man. Oh, look at animal. I got a chum egg. Offered up by chums when playing themselves into the ground, preferably smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float, but how light they are. Must be a good place to deliver these. Got one. Out of a million. Nice statue. Assuming we got a... Well, that wasn't so good. That was not good at all. I wonder how we're gonna get out. Did I have to do it at the beetle? The altar? At the beetle? Ooh, I don't know. Ah, I think it's this. The stone thrums like the beat of a... It's approached the altar. Am I afraid? Yes and no. Ready for Rohanna? I'm ready for myself. I feel a curiosity. A sacred place. I know I'm in outside. I don't know if you guys heard that, but somebody dropped something in the kitchen and that made a noise. Very loud noise. Then I accidentally moved my mic to get rid of the noise. Press and hold space to glide me there. Yes. Imagine if I fall off right now. That would not be great. Was that a chest? I want that. Got 20 coins. Or star looking shapes. Looking around, I don't see any more. So there's a quite fun, just a broken off light part. I've been talking, I don't know, like that up, but yeah, that's fun. Where we going? Going back. Alrighty. This is a giant thing. It is. I need to show Hello this the rock. I put my bike down here. I got this stone. Can I save now? Oh, this is a big map. Never mind, this is a very big map. This isn't the best bike. Oh my god. It might need a little bit of tweaking. Oh, is that like a workshop out there? That's kind of cool. When I return to Hell, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them, or even less. Isn't it incredible? Does it feel exciting? I tell you that I will know is exciting. I remember for a moment when all the things I've been able to do when I'm out there in the world. Most of them involve me falling on my head and not getting, but I'm sure I'll come up with more. Right? You can do anything you want. Others' moves doesn't darken, but the sight they let out holds a bit sorrow. You're very lucky. I miss it so much. That feeling is floating on debris. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'll just be out there, heaving myself into chasms. I'll throw myself into 1,000 charms on their back, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I got the time to practice it. Eggs a really serious focus. Phyllis laughs, even there's a bit of regret in it. I certainly haven't got. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't be much if it were all gains, no loss, huh? I still think about it, but decide that there's already too much loss in my mind to consider much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my child. Lose the Percatal tool as a segment for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's lots to be said about ritual and independence and all that out there, but the world's an easy place if you put joy first. I thank Candle for the advice, for the help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warming in residence, all I want. Say goodbye to Holly. I'll go Holly just towards the tower, Seems he's wishes to see me before I leave the... Better go check up on him then. He's in the small town. Oh, look at the people over there. Sizzle. Sister is the outclimber to the Pixie, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall. I think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outside. Machinist, I'm told, given their post, and by the training and the coal, must go to where they are needed. But Sister has been among us so long that it's easy to fit its assignment first. As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there's a percent among other clans that the Avex are quite insolent at our designation of Abysses versus outclans. There's some nervous outthing of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadist nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind. But all are welcome to join for the venture. I am always pleased that Scissor. Sable. How do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. But now that I'm getting by it, Scissor has a throaty quality to her voice and it rumbles through her mask. She's quite a serious person most days. I am always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her show. Yes, Jenna told me how excited you were. Scissor sniffs. He also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... And what? I haven't meant to say that out loud, so I told her that I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss forgetting her. Why it says with so many odds and ends, I might be just as scattered as some size. It'll be good for you. I want you to scavenge the hover bike parts for yourself. I'm going to make my own hover bike? Ask yourself if I'm expected to make my own hover bike. No, you're not going to make your own hover bike. You're going to build your own hover bike. Make suggestion you're incorporating something, but your bike already exists. I simply haven't taken a form yet. Here, take this. This reminds me something. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old paths. As is where I might start looking. All bikes are reborn in their ruined ships and fragments spread apart. Gustav would be the ship down there near the camp. You find another one over that great rock near the other side of the canyon. Another behind the old dam on the hill. Use the navigator to mark that down if you need. We need to get that corner plan or power supply and calculator. I'll be back. This is I'll see you soon and head off in a search for the command. Together, we will create something new out of the old. And we like that. And I leave. Figure out where I'm going. Something that way. Might have to ask her again. This thing is overpowered. Can just fly over and everything. And then the stamina is actually the real pain. But having a bike that actually works would also be nice. Oh, is that a person? Oh. Nothing of use to be found in the ship, and also blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. I pushed the button. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. Sounds like a recording. Barely audible. The swing about with those buttons you absolutely did. Sorry, Remin. That's right, I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We almost. Alright, let's see if what that old machine told us holds up. If not, they'll be held to pay. It is out of making adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons pressed. Perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever hard. Yes, Renan. As of a click, and a loud grunt, or snapping sound. Oh! On Hannah's mess, not that hard. You tone it out. Suddenly the speakers are filled with static, and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of someone cheering. It worked! We're flying! What cheering is the sound of someone's dancing? Okay, let's focus. The thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramen? Let me check the machine in his nose. Flying paused. The Ramen static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramen? That lever hammer, the one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to. The curtain cuts off there. That's not good. Anything of use? You're looking for a calibrator? I'm immediately on guard. Sam has always been a mischief maker and taking control of his place in my opinion. In theory, I'm older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice. You won't find it here. I've hidden it. You'll never find it. Never. Never fail. Give it back. Oh, the time to give it back. I'm of gliding age, and she is a child. No, I don't think I will. Tell her off my rotation, but I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. Across my house, try to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand and proud of myself for standing tall before Simon. If you give me some beetles. It's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator, or to acquiesce. Then I seem to stiff aside and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in the camp know where I can find some. I'm expecting each small quest, or at least another small chest, the next time I find a ship. And then perhaps like, might be one more ship is going to be empty, and then the last one is going to have like 2 of the resources perhaps. Or there's going to be 1 in like each place, if that makes sense. Where can I get the beetles? Probably like to just talk to JD or something. Could I ask about catching beetles for that awful little Simon? You know where I can find some beetles? The nest of beetles just east of here. You can't just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around the nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetles will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Just ask me a series of increasing strange questions before I make a choose to take one. Do I know exactly where it is, or just east? I should probably take my bike along with me. Where did I park that bad boy? Somewhere over here. Right here. Probably on these big rocks. Perhaps that. That right there, in between of that. Oh, a wooden ship. Look, another worm. I keep getting chum eggs, but I don't have seed. Should I be scared? Should I get the seed? Stamina almost killed. Rose. Can't even pick those up. Oh, these beetles. Better beetles. How do I do? Hmm. We might need seeds. How do we get seeds? Oh, what is this? Oh. 20 coins. Maybe those trees will give me some seeds. Because that would make sense. Why are they even here? I have to wait before for them to get in the ground. Then I can perhaps. Genius. I'm getting your nose. Now they can't reproduce. I've taken all the beetles. This will make sense because why would they be there if what they eat isn't there? I feel like I gotta sneeze again. My bike, wait, my bike is over here, no? Yes. I thought I left it over here because I did that before to get the worm? Egg. Eggy worm. I've gathered 3 beetles. At least I would think so. Yeah, I have 3 beetles. Now we just gotta find Simon. Cave underneath the camp, so I'm assuming on the other side, but let's check out the farmer. And his lovely little pets. Coins. Oma is a man of few words, and is nothing if not consistent. When he's working, that water bucket out of here. Get that bucket over there. First part is I should probably have taken my bag with me, never mind. That was right here. I feel embarrassingly vindicated as I hand Samuel the beetles, but rather than a gloat, he hands me the clarinet and begins to cry. What have I done? You're leaving, and you never come back. I cry out. She blows her nose and then wipes her hand on her tunic. Yara never came back as I asked her. Aren't you sad? You were her friend. Might visit again. Some likely to visit one day, just as I will find out. I should ever clues another clan. But how will you find out? We have moved a million times, brother. I hope that I will find that Avex no matter what. Please don't go. I tell Messiah not to worry. We'll be back soon as she knows. And I'm sure she knows. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for gliding by then, and she can come back. Come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. But then I suppose I can come and see. I thank her. Say goodbye now. I should probably have done this first. Then I should probably go over to the yellow marker. Then I can come back. Because if I had just done that while I was just here, then I would have saved like probably half a minute. This is a lovely little dam. Coins. Ooh. Every machinery? Could probably have gone around. Battery. Star Wars spaceship looking button. And a power supply. Oh, dude. So it's daytime still. 15. It's going down. Oh, it's about to. I know it's supposed to be a ship, but that thing over there looks like the middle of a plane. Do I have to go up? Oh, I bet you I have to. I was one within that ship over there. Let's get this over with. Oh. Alright, that's just that. There we go. Very unique colors. I like the dark. Is it night yet? Wonder how much more we have to go. Oh, probably like that bit over there. Oh, there's a man gathering. Guarding? Why don't we have like a thing over here? Oh, is it puzzles? I'm not the biggest fan of puzzles. Oh, we got it. Animation. Let's go and find them. I mean, fat. In a box. What is that over there? Oh, I don't think that's it. I returned to Sister with the parts, and if she waves at me, over I feel a pinch of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again? When will I see her again once I'm gone? Well done, Sable. This is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike on your own? Minigame? Let's see. Zero relaxes in a workshop. It isn't that she's particularly regular action all of the night. But there's a certain calm beauty that only want it truly appreciates when she shows in her element. I don't know if it's this way for all machinery. What you must understand so is that the colors are quiet. They fit together, not by chance, not by effort, not by nature. They belong to her. I mean, I've always belonged to her. All we've been doing is assembling her for what she has already been. And now I feel a soft buzzing in my head. Among my clan, we believe the machinists have a name. Held for ages like deep seas, unheard by those unequipped. We'll find this one's names together. Chips of. Oh, can we paint it different colors? Ooh. Simon. It looks very different than the one I just wrote from here to there. Listen. Tissa tells her heads in a moment leaning closer to Simon. All I want to know the whole bike's name. Oh. I say it in a whisper to let Cecil know. Simon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? Ask Cecil what sort of name it is, and if it speaks to any particular technical. If it does, then I do not know it. Perhaps you will find out on your journey. She smokes mostly to herself. Perhaps you won't, but I hardly think it matters. You're bonnet all the same. I tell Simon that I'm eager to know her better, and Cecil looks quite proudly at the both of us. You're ready then for the landing? May all the guards turn their faces from and all blessing perhaps, but Cecil is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simon, care for her, seek out my fellow machinists on your travels. Sable, they will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. Machinist badge acquired. As a machinist badge, you'll meet plenty of my ilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I thank Cecil twice for good measure, and give a bow. I'm ready. Hello. Fits perfectly in my pocket. Sable, that cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak to him, see if you can't get a map. I nodded and began to go, but Daddy just pushed me back and put something in my hand. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank JD fiercely and head out on my way. She's very nice. I don't know if she's my grandma, ma, or what, but she's incredible nice. I'm on the wrong thing, aren't I? Yes, I am. I approached the cartographer. Guy, greetings, child. I saw you looking long at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? Really? I'm not enthusiastic. It really is an impressive vessel. I would nervous I can't imagine being up there all alone. If anyone's ever fallen off, best not to ask right now. Well, good to meet you, I know. I should introduce myself. I'm George. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you have there, Sable. I would love to see it. I would. I'll tell you guys I love a map. Because you would, there'll be 50 cuts. I'll buy that map. Perfect, let's trade then. I brought the map. I think joining for the EVA map and all its vast possibilities, something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I'll still look for mine. That's how it is. Sure, I knew since I was aboard that cargo was for me, but I spent the extra time out there just to enjoy the work. Speaking of, keep an eye out on the skies, eh? Plenty of my colors out there, and they have more maps to sell you, and my colors are a sonic waste. Thank Jordan for a tip, and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Not a piece of note, you can know the map is in Postman. Once you visit a place, you can find us to that location using the map. Go back will also travel with you. That's very nice. The room was more fun than the person in it. That's not good. What are we doing? Speak to JD. There we go. I should JD with a new lightness. It makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. Strange day. Sable, is that a badge you got there? Just give it to me. And you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the masked cater in no time. Just think about going to a masked cater, but it seems impossible. Our way, choosing what I want to be, and choosing what I want to be forever. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of barriers when you're out there, and once you got 3 alike, we traded for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask your final choice. Gliding is about freedom and exploration, so you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final summon will you be asked to choose one. I will choose one. You have to fill it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now, kind of fun now, puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all this done, only one thing left. Time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the phase door at the Temple of Rohanna. Tell your Sim you're gliding right, and go. The things I wish to convey to Jedi here, that's of love, gratitude, fear, and worry, and hope. I will find myself unable to speak any of it in words. I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you these. They die with the traditional erection moral, and I hope provide you great comfort on the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable. And child, your son will be Sable. The rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where you are, your journey takes you. I will always love you. I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin. I'm ready. But this game is incredibly fun. It seems like this is a checkpoint right here. So let me save, and this will be the end of today. But it was fun. Let's see if there's another person playing Sable. Probably is a few, probably isn't. Who knows? Fun, no matter what. I'm the only person playing it. Alright. Let's rate this person. Not doing anything at the moment.